Welcome to an experience similar to ones that you've had before. Yes, another podcast featuring a couple of guys who think that they're funny. Two men, one microphone. This is Spoiled Rotten.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What up, guys? How you guys doing out there?
I grabbed something. Travis
Yeah.
has pressure. He's like, I don't have to do a different intro every week. I just have to make all the
Nope.
material for the rest of it. But that's
Hey,
fine.
you brought that pressure upon yourself.
I did, and I will rise to the occasion weekly, and I will not do the same thing twice on purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose being the defining factor there.
Well, I'm glad that you're able to do that.
Hello, Facebook.
Good for you.
Hello, YouTube. That's Travis.
Hey.
That's Michelle down there.
Hi.
Okay. Can we do a high five, Michelle? Psh. Psh. Oh, that was pretty solid.
Wow, way to go.
Travis, can we get one here? Here you go.
Yeah, boom.
Right there. You too. Come on, be cute. Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh, Travis is locating. Hang on. Psh. There we go. We've all calibrated now. We're all good.
We're there.
Well, happy Tuesday, y'all. How we doing?
Yeah. Doing good. Doing good.
Good.
Michelle, how is life?
Life's good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, guys. It's been 2 weeks. We skipped last week because life was crazy for us. Some of us weren't even in the same country they live, or not the same country, in the same state that they usually live in.
Is Seattle really even in the U.S.? Let's be honest here.
I'm going to be honest. At one point, when we went whale watching, we were in Canada.
Oh,
Different countries. Look at that.
the Vancouver.
The Canadian territory of water, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or did you touch land in Canada?
No, it was just water.
How was the whale watching? Did you see
Did you
the
watch
whales?
any whales?
Yeah. Fun fact: whales have really bad breath.
Wow,
Like
you got
when
that
they
close.
when they spout, like when they breathe through the little blowhole thing,
Mhm.
it smells really bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd have to imagine, like, when
Right,
they
they
but
don't
it's
get
not
to the
something you
dentist
think
very
about.
often. Yeah, they don't get to the dentist very often, and
Yeah. Well, that
um,
also. I was
they
gonna say,
only
you know how you
fish.
wake up in the morning and your breath smells awful,
Right.
Well, like they're just constantly holding their breath for hours. It's just
It's
a,
not
it's just
something
a
you think
cycle.
about.
You can't brush your lungs. You can brush your teeth. Well, cool beans. You
that is
guys
a very
are
good point.
super exciting.
All right. So,
So,
let's just jump into it. I'm going to ask you, what'd you watch?
what did I watch? You go first. I have to think about.
Okay,
this.
well, I watched Borat 2, the
Ooh, how was
Borat
it?
subsequent film. It was a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
fun is a weird weird term for it because it wasn't as funny as the first one, but I
Yeah.
feel that it was almost more important than the first one.
Yeah, it's hitting a little harder.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. And it's like it was very fun to laugh at the first one because it was like, ha ha ha, that'll never happen. And now it's like, oh no, we're living this nightmare. So
yeah.
yeah, so that it was really good. It was really well done. Sacha Baron Cohen knocked it out of the park yet again.
Good. I was is it on Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay, I should be able to watch that. We have Amazon Prime, but I never take advantage of Prime Video.
I'll be honest with
neither.
you. Amazon Prime Video, I think I like better than Netflix,
Really?
Disney Plus, Hulu. Like I think I like it the most out of all of them.
Heck yeah.
Has a lot of great original programming. Not to have this turn into a commercial for Amazon Prime Video. They don't need our help.
This segment's sponsored by.
But oh man, there's so much good stuff in there.
Yeah.
I think you guys would both love it.
I'll have to check
Same.
it out. I was sticking with Netflix this week, and does anybody else watch Great British Baking Show? Or is it just me?
Yes.
Okay. It was pastry week.
Oh.
How Have you seen Pastry Week? Because I don't want to spoil it for you.
Not this one.
Okay, well then I'm gonna shut my mouth about it.
Okay.
But it was Pastry Week. Somebody got kicked out. You know, it's the.
Naturally.
Have you seen any episodes of this new season?
I watched the first episode.
Okay, what do you think of the bald
new guy?
gentleman? Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not
I think
crazy about him.
The thing is that like it was the same thing that I went through like when they redid the cast when all the controversy happened, and like I loved the original.
What was this
hosts.
controversy? Because I read about this.
I don't remember. I want to say. Part of me feels like it's something about pay, but I don't remember honestly. But like literally, Paul and the illustrations guy were like the only ones that stayed.
Wow.
The guy that like draws all the illustrations of like what they're baking.
Oh, gotcha.
Interesting.
He stayed.
So this is before the Prue got in there.
Yes.
When it was the other girl. I like the old girl too. She was good.
Mary, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I loved the original hosts, and so like when they switched, which I get it, it was kind of hard to accept them, and then like they grew on me very slowly. So I'm wondering if this guy's gonna grow on me slowly.
Yeah, if we can. Oh no, never mind. This isn't gonna work. I don't think. I gotta find out what this guy's name is. He looks. I'm not crazy about him. Like he keeps making jokes, and I can't get behind it.
It's kind of like he's trying too hard.
And he reminds me like of a shaved hamster. I don't know how else to put it. Like I know that sounds mega rude, and I apologize about that. But that's how his name's Matt Lucas. He was in Bridesmaids. Everybody see Bridesmaids? We had this
guy. Okay.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe he has eyebrow. I'm sure he's like albino, and I'm a piece of crap person for making fun of his appearance. But here, maybe we can. Boop, 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 boop. Bam! Look at that bad boy.
Wow.
Look at that smile. That smile right there. I don't know. I'm not crazy about him. I just don't think he's that funny, and he kind of gives me a weird vibe.
Yeah.
But we're not. Michelle, what did you watch?
So I went similar to the Great British Baking Show, but on HBO, I was watching the Great Pottery Throwdown.
Ooh.
Which, if you watch it, it's literally like the pottery version of the Great British Baking Show. So if you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. It's amazing.
Yeah, from what I understand, is they have a couple spin-offs.
Okay.
Well, I was watching on Netflix the American Smoke Masters, which is just like but it's smoking.
But is it as wholesome?
Is it
wholesome?
That's the thing about the British ones. They're so wholesome. Like it's a competition, but they help each other so much.
Yeah, they help each other a lot more than like it's not like Hell's Kitchen to where they're like out to kill each other.
Dude.
But like American Smoke Masters, they're tough competitors, but they're helping each other out.
I'm gonna watch
too.
it, and then next week I'm gonna tell you if it actually is the American version.
I doubt it's as wholesome, but I enjoy it. It's really good, and I love smoked food. So, I mean, that's even better.
Have you guys seen? I know we're just on reality shows at this point.
Let's talk about it.
Have you seen Forged in Fire?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I think it's
fun
the
to
dumbest
watch.
show, but I've also gone down like a YouTube rabbit hole where I'm just watching hours of clips about this show.
I mean, it's definitely cool to see what they can make.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree.
I feel like a lot of these shows I like, except for like the British ones, because I just love them. But a lot of them I'll like turn on just to have something in the background that I don't really have to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of those.
I get that. Oh, man.
Or like if I don't watch it for 5 minutes, it's not going to ruin it for me.
I feel like there's that meme about the Olympics that's like me in 2008 caring about swimming, and it's like nobody cares, and it's like me in 2012 watching the Olympics. It's like if he thinks he's gonna get this many points off of that move right there, he's losing his mind. And it's like you feel like such an expert after watching it for a certain amount of time. You're like, I can't believe they messed up the handle like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna fly right off. And then you see him cut through the rope, and it just hacks at it. And I'm on my own space right now. I feel like we were on the same page, and my page just veered off into a different planet. But you know what? That's all right. That's what I watched.
Yeah,
I watched
that's
a
fine
British
because,
baking show, and it was Pastry Week. That's what happened. That's the answer to your question.
It's good to know.
The
Oh,
long answer.
also, I know I already talked to Travis about this, but Ted
Okay.
Lasso on Apple TV.
I've heard great things.
Ted
Also
Lasso.
wholesome. Also a wholesome,
So good.
kind of British. I don't know if it's actually British,
Yeah.
but it takes place
in
in
Britain.
England. Yeah, so wholesome.
I have not seen it.
Like
I was.
it is absolutely the show that the world needs right now.
It sure is.
That's Jason Sudeikis?
If I could vote for Ted Lasso to be president
Yes.
over anyone else right now, I would vote for him so hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I think-
hard.
If there was a third person that I thought had any chance, they would get my vote. And I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of crap from people who are like, well, there's a third. And I know there's a third person. And if I thought there was any chance, and they were like, well, you have to vote for them to have a chance. And I get that. I was like, but I'm not seeing the numbers that back my vote up in that candidate, which is unfortunate.
Anyway.
but-
I agree. And that's
Not
our
to
2
get
minutes of
political.
politics. Let's move on.
Ugh. All right.
All right. So
So what's their next segment? That's not
let's say
political.
happy birthday. Hey, you guys want to do some happy birthday? Happy
Yeah.
birthday to
It's not like Trump's birthday.
You
or
guys
anything,
ready?
is it?
this is my favorite
If
one.
it is, we're not
What's
celebrating.
your favorite one?
This is my
All right.
favorite one.
All right.
John Tilton, my dad.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Hey.
Hey.
All
Yeah.
right.
Him
Does
and
he have a
Piglet.
Twitter?
Anything specific I
I don't
should
know if he's
mention?
on Twitter.
Is there anything I should mention specifically for
I
this
don't know.
gentleman?
Just tell him
Bringer
hi,
of life.
Hi, happy birthday, my father.
Happy birthday, John.
It's my father, my dad.
Yo,
I'm
what's
very
going
excited.
on, John? My name's Zane from your son's podcast, Spoiled Rotten Movies. I'm here with your son, Travis, right there. And Michelle, you know we're hanging out with you. You're the bringer of life, the lover of Piglet, according to this picture right here. And we just want to wish you a happy birthday, man. Because I know how old you're turning. Travis, how old are you turning, bud?
Pretty
Turning
old. It's
Pretty old. Your
it's
son
pretty
doesn't
old.
even know.
I mean,
Wow. Anyways, happy birthday, man. Keep on keeping on. You raised a good young man right there.
thanks, man.
And I appreciate you bringing him into this world. So happy birthday. And that will
Happy birthday, Dad.
go probably straight to your DMs because I don't think your dad has a Twitter.
I don't think he does either, but that's all right. So yeah, that's about it. I have nothing else. Trailers. There's really hasn't been anything.
I
No
know.
good movie news. Let's just get straight into it. What everyone's here for.
Dun,
Power
dun,
ranking.
dun, 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 dun.
So intense.
So intense, man. We're
Yeah.
intense people. We've
All
got
right, so-
intros, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna power rank all 2 movies. And here's where we
We're
are.
gonna do this up front.
Yeah. So
Okay, so everybody feels the same.
pretty much. But Michelle
Michelle's
thought
book
that
ranking.
Chamber of
So-
Secrets book was better than Sorcerer's Stone.
Elaborate.
On the book or on all
Stop.
of it?
Elaborate. We'll listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think for the books, honestly, the first 2 are very closely ranked in my mind. Same
Okay.
goes for the movies. But I think the Chamber of Secrets just gets into more of the wizarding world and you learn a lot more. So it just makes it a little bit more interesting. Whereas the first one, their whole story is just getting introduced. So it just takes a little bit more time. So just a little like when I first read the books, I could not get into the first one. I didn't read the first one until years after I read the other ones.
Yeah.
So I had seen the first movie and then I started on the second book. And I was able to get into it. So
were there things that popped up in the second book that you're like, hang on, I don't know what's going on here, or was it pretty?
no,
You said the first
because
movie was pretty.
the first movie is so similar to the book that like
yeah.
you really, I mean, there's like details you miss, but nothing really like super important to the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked the this. Okay, so
So yeah, what
do
do
we
you
want to
think,
get
Zane?
into the good, the bad, and the ugly here? Like, who wants to start?
I'll start. So
All right.
I didn't not like this movie. I know it's ranked second, but Chamber of Secrets just wasn't. It wasn't as magical to me as the first one. Like the first one gave me joy, gave me wonder. I was like, man, I want more of this. And I liked a lot of the things like Chamber of Secrets got us to know the Weasley family a little bit more, got us to know like a lot of some of the characters a little bit more, but it just didn't give me the same sense of awe that I had in the first movie.
And I think that going forward,
as a 30-something-year-old man having awe for a kid's movie, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like we talked about last week. I think as the books and the movies go on, it becomes less kid movie. Like it's still a young adult movie, but it's not like I don't think you're gonna get that. Oh wow, this is spectacular as much going forward. Not that it's not there, but I
think what other thing with the movies, like yes, obviously they go from being children's books to, more darker themes and more adult books. But we also need to think about the fact that the books start getting longer, so they can't put as many details from the books into the movies as they could like in the first one, which is the shortest. So they just didn't have as much to cram into the time.
Yeah, my wife has all the books up on the shelf, and you just watch them go boop, 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 like.
Yeah, so here's the second book.
Yeah.
Here's the fourth book.
Oh dang.
There's significant difference. She's got her source material on hand ready to go, and I can only appreciate that.
I also have stuff written in this journal.
Look at that. What's the journal say?
Dang.
Wherever you go with all your heart. My sister.
Well, I thought it was going to be like a Harry Potter quote.
No.
Come on. Don't bring that non-Harry Potter journal to the table right now. This is Harry Potter. I'll ignore all the things that are not Harry Potter related behind me. But
I do have a Harry Potter cup.
Look at you go.
I have another one, but it's downstairs.
High five. I like Travis said, I did not like this movie. I did enjoy this movie. I don't think there's a Harry Potter movie that I don't like. I think we're gonna stay positive. We're gonna stay positive things. I really enjoyed. You say they got into that was less awe-inspiring. I feel like there was some more. I feel like it was less exciting magic, but like the floating dishes that do themselves. Like, I don't know about you, but as an adult, that's the most exciting magic I think I could see in any movie. Just dishes that do themselves. The flu powder is super cool. And we'll see more of that later. We've got the Diagon Alley for like a second, but I still enjoyed seeing.
Is there more Diagon Alley?
We were in it in this movie.
Right, but is there more like going forward?
I'm not going to give anything away, but they
built this cool.
They built this giant set. Really you would think they would want to utilize it a little bit more. Lockhart's character, I thought the casting for him was very good. I think he's hilarious. I don't know what he's like in the books. Just that cocky, like I got this under control. I thought it was very funny. I'll say that I don't think Tom Felton, the role of Draco Malfoy, was given the best dialogue to deliver, but I think his acting chops, you can see them have improved from the last movie. Like I said, he's not in charge of the lines that he was given, but I think he did better.
My favorite line that he has was when Harry and Ron take the Polyjuice potion and they go down and find him.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Why are you wearing glasses?" And Harry responds with reading, and he's like, "I didn't know you could read." That was an improv line.
That was
was it?
Yeah, that wasn't in the script.
Yeah, I thought he did pretty solid. Really we got to introduce the Lucius Malfoy, which like if you could CGI animate a human being that looked like Malfoy's dad, like that's what he looks like. Is like that dude.
Is that
to a
Malfoy's?
T.
Is that Malfoy's dad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. They
He
didn't
calls
really
him
say it.
father.
Like
He calls him
did
father.
Lucius
or-
Malfoy. You didn't know that Lucius Malfoy was
I don't
Malfoy's
know.
Lucius
Like,
father?
I just it didn't seem
Travis,
as
why
if
don't
they
you
ever
tell us what
actually
happens
said it
in
was.
this movie, bud? Did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Okay, how's it end?
Did you watch it well? Did you
The
like pay
snake
attention?
dies.
The what?
The snake dies.
Who else died?
Tom Riddle.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you didn't remember the name, then we were gonna have issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought. Okay, so like, this movie had a point in it where it was like monologuing took place, and I was like, this could have been the whole last scene for me, like everything involving the basilisk. I'm like, Tom, I know you're a ghost, but for some reason you can grab this wand, and while Harry's getting chased, don't just stand around. Like, why don't you skedaddle on out of there with this journal that you don't need Ginny to have anymore, and go hide until this thing's over? Anybody else? Just
because
me?
Tom Riddle, well, because Voldemort is so cocky and thinks so highly of himself
it was
that he
too much.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He had no doubt that the basilisk would kill Harry.
Yeah, well, he should.
That
know
was
he's
his
in a Harry
problem.
Potter movie, and that they don't end that way.
I agree.
Also, I thought the whole Fox, is that his name? How do I say it? Folks?
Yeah, Fox.
Fox? Like, that seemed like a cop out. Like that whole, I don't know. And like,
I mean,
it seemed like, oh, like there's these things going wrong. All of a sudden, this bird comes out of nowhere. It's like, I have this thing that you need. And it was like, blap. I'm like, okay, cool. And then he like stabbed him in the mouth. And we're like, all right, he got him. But there's a caveat to it. And the bird's like, don't worry, I'm going to cry on it. And I'm like,
that's what happens in the book.
no, and I get that it happens in the book. I feel okay. So here's my question: can you force yourself to cry if you know your tears are going to heal the person? Because the sadness of the person dying is what fuels the tears. But if you know that the tears are going to help the person, how can you actually cry?
It's a kid's movie.
Because if you don't, then they're gonna die, which would be very sad.
Straight up. Okay, so I think the movie was fine with that. I think that it set it up very well when he was talking to Dumbledore. I thought that they set it up really well. They talked about it. They didn't talk about it as if, oh, wink, wink, this is going to happen in this movie. I thought that they were setting it up for future movies. I was not expecting them to bring it in at the end of this movie. So I really enjoyed it. I thought we weren't going to see something like that until like Order of the Phoenix or something like that. But they brought it in now, and it was great. I thought it worked really well.
I just remember the meme you sent me about Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it? I'll bring that up when we get to that movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll show
that
everyone.
Should be the thumbnail.
It should.
It's just that meme. Michelle, you have thoughts on this movie? What are you thinking about this?
I mean, I think that they did really well with the content that they had, and they fit most of the details in. They did make some change, like Malfoy being on the Quidditch team. Like, he was way worse in the books than he was in the movie at being a seeker. Like, he's literally only there because his father bought them new brooms, and like no other reason. He's not good.
And you know what? That was really sad that like Harry got the latest, greatest broom last year in the last movie, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he gets the latest, greatest broom, oh, here they come out with a new model, and it's like,
wait until next book.
Wait,
or movie.
Heyo, Nimbus 2002. We're just gonna keep upping it.
Yeah,
no,
one by one.
One other thing that. Like probably one of my biggest complaints about this movie, which is mostly like a continuity thing. Continuity.
Continuity.
When they take the polyjuice potion, their voices didn't change in the movie. They have their their own voices, but their voices do change. Like that's part of the polyjuice potion. They do, and like later on in other movies, it changes. They don't have like their same voices. So like I don't know who decided to make that.
I feel like they're just trying to make a comedic moment. Like obviously you don't have that dialogue in the book that they had about their voices not changing in the book. But when it plays out, like maybe
But it's not even just that like they didn't have that, but like we see polyjuice potion again in the series.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it yet.
I'm just saying, the people who take it, their voices change.
Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. Like your vocal cords, like your whole biology changes. Like your vocal cords would change in that. Like your voice would change when you took this. I don't know. Maybe they'd end up like not being able to talk at all and sound like that girl from Us, where she's like, I can't even do it. Like, have you seen Us?
What was that again? Do that
again. I can't.
Okay, cool.
Or she like it's like inward weird speak. God, can we do that movie? That movie's fantastic.
Very
it's
good
not
movie.
bad at all. I wouldn't have anything bad to say about it. It'd just be me praising it for an hour. But
we might put that on the Wheel of War. Who knows?
Who knows? That'd be a good one to put on there.
Yeah.
Replace Hubie Halloween, which is tomorrow for everybody.
Tomorrow.
Right now.
Actually, I already have the one that's replacing Hubie Halloween, but
what is it?
#Alive.
#Alive.
Yeah, it's a Japanese zombie movie.
It's getting ripped.
Oh,
never mind. Keep going.
It's an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. It looks pretty good, but it was the first horror movie that I saw when I opened up Netflix. So I'm like, yeah, let's put it on there.
You're like, all right, that's fine.
All right, so here comes my next favorite segment.
Okay.
Travis, ask some questions.
Is it your new favorite segment because you got to make a new thing for it?
Yeah, I did. It was really cool.
And that's not the one he showed me earlier.
I had another one. I made two.
Let's see. It's time for
because there's this as well. And I did one with they were spray painting and it didn't work out really well. But anyway, I have a few questions because this movie has a lot of stuff to it, and I don't know exactly what's going on. Okay. So
let's do it.
Question 1.
Yep.
Why couldn't Hermione, like, we saw Hermione use this fixing spell to fix Harry's glasses?
Oculus Reparo.
Sure. Why couldn't she do that?
Specific.
Is it glasses or
Oculus?
But Reparo is not. Continue asking your question.
Why couldn't she do the exact same thing to Ron's wand, which was a complete failure the entire movie?
Because wands have special magic. They're not just an inanimate object. And there's not really anything powerful enough to fix a wand. Like even a wand maker can't fix it.
Interesting.
Wandius Reparo is not a spell that exists. Okay. You didn't smile at that at all, and I really don't appreciate that because it was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny.
Thank you.
Okay, and so that helps me there because I was just like, just repair the wand. What's going on? And he keeps trying to use it with it like half broken and like taped together and like
we'll come back to that in a couple weeks.
I'm like, just okay. All right.
Can we talk about the slug scene for a second and how like that has haunted my dreams since I was a child?
He said that they've tasted very good though. Apparently they were like flavored delightfully.
I don't care. Every time I get done watching that scene, I'm like I can feel it happening to me. But go on with your next question. I'm sorry. Just mess with me.
Okay, so did the Weasleys like? I love the Weasleys, the whole Weasley family. Like I could watch an entire movie of Mr. Weasley asking asking Harry like questions about Muggles, like what's the purpose of a rubber ducky, and like I could just like for 2 hours just him keep asking questions like that. But my question is, did they get tired of naming their kids and like the next one comes up and they're like, that one has red hair too. Let's call her Ginger. Ginny for short.
Jenny
Well,
for
it's-
short.
It's Ginevra.
Oh, is it Ginevra?
Yeah, she's
Completely
named
ruined
after.
my joke.
She's, I want to say she's named
Thanks.
after a family member, I believe. But it's
Never mind then.
Ginevra.
I thought it was short for Ginger. And I was like, oh, another Ginger. Let's go ahead and name her that. But no, it's Ginny for Ginevra.
We're done making names. You're the one with the red hair.
And my last question is...
Today,
Actually, no,
Junior.
I don't have it. I don't have another question. Because it's really mean and they would get really...
I think we can go there.
They're very sensitive.
Wait, I
it's
want to
like,
know.
Is it Ginger?
Why is Moaning Myrtle so annoying? Like, I get that, like...
Yeah.
Well,
I get that it's supposed to be.
she's
but,
like a 13-year-old girl, like forever.
True. Okay.
Granted,
that
the
makes sense.
actress that played her was like in her 40s, so that's weird. But
Oh,
That is kinda weird.
I thought that was gonna be a trivia question. And I was like,
It's
I know
not.
how old she was. Dang it.
no.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
she's
yeah, I
just,
mean, like she's literally a perpetual 13-year-old. Like, what
just
do you expect?
homecoming night drama in the bathroom for the rest of your life. That's her life.
That makes sense. And
But
then,
even
like,
younger.
over time, people
Yeah.
just don't even go to that bathroom because she's
Well,
absolutely
and she literally-
terrible.
She died because she was being made fun of.
Right.
Like,
Right. I'm not
So-
saying that, like, she's...
I mean, like, I'm
I
just
can't- I
like
don't like her as a person, but, like,
her. Like, I don't know
if
if
they were trying to make it to where, like, she was irritating, they did a good job.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
whoever plays her, like, really nailed it on the head.
I agree.
But yeah, that's all the questions I have.
You're like, I'm not gonna. That wasn't even that mean.
that wasn't me.
That wasn't even that mean.
I don't know. She's very sensitive,
I guess. I don't know.
so I didn't want to upset her.
Do we want to move forward to our next segment?
Oh, I think
Think it's
it's time. Trivia time,
Guys, I don't have my paper in this room.
Oh no,
Hang
I
on,
got
think-
No.
a dry erase board, so I'm
Wow.
on
I
top
think-
of it.
Fancy.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that
works.
works really well.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, time for
So
trivia.
here we go.
All
Some
right.
Harry Potter
Potter trivia.
trivia. Here we go. Question number
Did Michelle come up with these questions?
I did.
one. Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
cool.
That would be so like how if I made up the questions
I don't know.
and I'm going up against you, I better
All right.
do better than I did last week. All right, here we
All
go.
right. So Jason Isaacs plays Lucius Malfoy. He's an amazing
Okay.
actor. What movie was he not in? Cars, Abduction, Armageddon, or Peter Pan?
Carmageddon.
Carm.
Also, the Peter Pan that I'm
I
referring
didn't know-
to.
What is abduction?
Abduction?
It's
It
with
had
Taylor
It
Lautner.
had Taylor. Yeah, Taylor Lautner.
Not that
Is-
I
is
know.
Jason
just because
Isaacs
it's
in
Taylor
that?
Lautner.
Isn't
that's the
Jason
question,
Isaacs
isn't
in
it?
that one?
Oh,
Ah,
way to go.
try to get it. Try to get it out of her.
Huh.
Michelle, if you're gonna be on the podcast, you have to laugh at my bad jokes. That's part of the deal. Okay. All right, hang on. All right, Travis, you want to help work out this one out, or you just want to be on your own here?
I'm going to be on my own.
Do you have a guess here?
No, not at all.
I don't know who this person like. Would I recognize him? I wouldn't recognize him in any of these things. Like if it was like I would recognize Daniel Radcliffe in something, like because I know who he is. But it's like
You don't know who Jason Isaacs is?
Apparently not.
He's amazing.
I'm sure he's great, but I don't recognize his face in other things. All right. I'm just
You ready?
I feel like okay, hang on. It's gotta be I'm gonna work this out. Abduction, I feel like he's in because I've never heard of it. So why would she put that on there? That feels like the oddball movie that I've never seen. Cars, he could do voice acting, that's fine. Armageddon, I don't know. How old is he? All right, he'd be pretty young in Armageddon. I'm going with C, Armageddon.
I'm going D, Peter Pan.
You are both wrong.
Of course.
Is it Abduction?
It's A, Cars.
Cars.
He was in Cars 2.
Oh.
He was 2 characters in Peter Pan.
So I'm doubly wrong?
Yes.
He's Peter and
he not
Pan.
only played the
Twice
kid's
as
father,
wrong.
but he was also Captain Hook.
So does he lose a point?
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
he is in Armageddon,
that's
which
not
is my
how this
favorite movie.
works.
Negative
So-
1 points for Travis. Who is he in Armageddon?
That's not how this works.
He plays the super smart guy that like comes up with the plan to. It's
Get
a
out
pretty
of there.
small character, but he's
Yeah.
in there,
Okay.
and that's my favorite movie. So don't fight me.
It's a good movie.
All right, so this really isn't about the second movie, but which book in the series is the longest?
I'm locked in.
Goblet
I'm
of
pretty
Fire,
sure I know.
Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, or Deathly Hollows?
Okay, so since you're locked in, I'm going to go ahead and talk through this. Deathly Hollows has 2 parts, and it's the last
It
book.
does.
And as you guys have all said, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yep.
But why would you make that a question if that's so easy of an answer? Because it's the only one with 2 parts. Half-Blood Prince seems like just that kind of title just seems like it has a lot to do. Like there's a lot to cover. Order of the Phoenix, I know that there's a lot of drive-thrus that are like really quick, and you can get your order in and out real quick.
They're in and
so-
outs, actually.
All right,
Right.
Zane, I will not laugh at his bad jokes.
That's fair. That was real.
That is
bad.
not part of the agreement.
And then you just showed me Goblet of Fire, and that looked huge as well.
I
but
could
is
be
it
wrong.
bigger than Deathly Hallows?
I'm between 2 of these. I think I chose the right one. We'll see what happens.
You know what? I'm gonna. All right, I'm locked in.
You want to do a 3, 2, 1, Michelle?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
2, 1, go.
D again.
Zane is correct.
Oh,
It is Order of the Phoenix.
This is how many points I have. This one. I don't have a separate thing for point tracking. I'm sorry. All right.
all right. Yeah,
Next.
yeah. I knew.
I thought it
knew
might have
was
been
gonna-
half. Do you have an order that they go from biggest to smallest? 1 is obviously the smallest. I think
Well,
2 is
yeah,
probably
I
the
know.
second. I think
Yeah,
It'd probably
it's
go-
1, 2, 3. And then I don't know.
does
honestly
it go
know from
Order of the
there.
Phoenix? I think it goes Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hollows, Goblet of Fire, 3, 2, 1. Like I think that's the order. I could be wrong.
I can check for
Do
you.
you have all of the books near you?
Yeah.
Grab all of the
All right,
books.
well-
We're gonna hold them up, stack them in order of the thickest one to the thinnest one. All right.
While you do that, we'll talk about the third question.
I can't see it.
All right. Which house was Gilderoy Lockhart sorted into while he attended Hogwarts?
Oh yeah, this is a fun one.
Was it Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin? I feel like I got my answer locked in. I don't know for sure. I feel like was this mentioned in the movie or was this is a book detail? I feel.
I think this is a book.
I'm
Detail.
pretty sure this is a book detail.
Okay. If I had to take a guess, I'd guess this one. It's going down a limb. How are we doing over there, Michelle?
Yeah.
You got them stacked up
I'm working on it.
in order of thickenality?
I only got the last 4.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can see him being one of 2. But I like 2 of them he's definitely not a Hufflepuff. Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Are you locked in?
All right, I'm locked in.
3,
Right.
2, 1. Bam. I feel like he's a Hufflepuff.
I can't see what you have, Travis.
Travis
Please.
has Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
He is a Ravenclaw.
Oh,
Really?
Oh.
I didn't think he was smart enough.
1-1.
I don't know how he is.
All right, what's the verdict here? What do we got?
I'm still looking.
How long does it
I'm
take
getting
to
distracted.
4 books?
I'm getting distracted.
Look at how thick they are. And
I
stuff.
knew he wasn't a Hufflepuff
Some of them
because
are really close. Okay.
a Hufflepuff would have never abandoned
That's
those kids the way
I
that he
think
did,
my
because they would have been
reasoning-
too loyal to the kids.
My reasoning is that he was a Hufflepuff, but he was trying to act like he wasn't, like he had something to prove, like he wasn't that. I don't know. That's just who I thought. I don't know.
Yeah. If
My
he was a Hufflepuff,
understanding-
he would have stayed. If he was Gryffindor,
I
he would
made
have been
my
too proud to not leave.
I made my
Ravenclaw,
judgment
he's-
off of a Harry Potter musical.
That makes sense.
What do we got? Is that what I said?
Oh wow!
Is that
So
Order of the
Half-Blood
Phoenix?
Prince.
Okay.
Let's.
This is Goblet of Fire.
Okay.
Deathly Hallows. So 6,
Nice.
4, 7, 5.
Wow.
Hey, look at
That
that.
is
Full
huge.
screen action going on there.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
All right.
And then we can throw this one underneath. The
Right.
other two are on my
1-1.
shelf.
2 questions left.
2 questions.
Here we go.
We both,
Question
we
number
both
4.
have one.
Okay.
It's not a shutout this time. Last time we both got 0, which was a real bummer.
Yeah,
Didn't
that was
Travis
kind of
get one?
sad. Did I get one?
Yeah, we
thought
both
Travis
got
got
one.
one.
We both got one this time.
No,
I
I
think
thought
we
Travis
both-
got one last time.
I'll
Could be
take it.
wrong. I feel like we both struck out, but we'll find. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. What is the name of the student that makes fun of Moaning Myrtle the day that she died? Oh, is this a book detail?
Olive Hornby, yes. Mary McDonald, Laura Madley, and Lillian Moon. Also, in case you're wondering, all of these are actual Hogwarts students.
Can I
checked.
phone a friend?
No,
Can I call
Which
my
one
wife
of
in here?
these are
Absolutely not.
Gryffindor?
I don't know. I just
No.
looked up.
All right.
Because it was in the Gryffindor Hall that it happened, right?
No.
No.
It was in the girls' lavatory,
Right.
right?
Each house doesn't have their own lavatory?
I mean, honestly, I don't know, but that one's like just a normal one, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But Myrtle was a Ravenclaw, just so you know.
Great.
Not that
Myrtle
that
was
matters.
the
But
Ravenclaw. Okay.
I got nothing here. Do you want to
Yeah.
help? You want to work on? Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Just because that's
I've got-
where I was at. All right, you ready?
I will
3,
be here in a
2,
second. 2, 1.
1.
Travis is correct.
Oh!
It is Olive Hornby.
2-1.
Also,
thought
I would like to
Hornby-
clarify that he did get one. He got the York Stone
That's right.
last week or 2 weeks
I
ago.
did get
so.
the York Stone. That's right. Okay. I
All
remember
right.
now.
So yes, Olive Hornby was the one that made fun of her.
Okay.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Did she die a horrible death because of that, or do we know what
Myrtle
happened? to
or
her?
Olive?
Olive.
I don't know.
Okay.
Does anybody die? a horrible
I'm
death?
pretty sure
If they
she, like-
do, go into
I'm pretty
detail.
sure she haunted, or she was haunted by Myrtle
Good.
until she died. But anyway, I could have just made that up. I don't know. All right. So how many Ford Anglias were destroyed by the Whomping Willow during filming? That's the card that they fly.
Yeah.
8, 6, 16, or 14.
Let's work through this, Travis. Let's work. Let's
Okay.
be a team here.
Yeah.
This is Warner Brothers. This is big budget
Right.
stuff.
But it's like 30 seconds of the movie.
Yeah, but you remember how many pairs of glasses we lost?
True, but his glasses
And we're
are in
trying to get
all of the movie.
perfect destruction shot
Right.
from a studio that's taking like an old piece of crap car. I can't imagine a Ford Anglia cost that much money to buy. They could have probably bought quite a bit. I don't
True.
know if I would go with 16. 16 seems excessive.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You know what? I think I got it.
here's my answer. Are you ready for my reasoning? You want a 3, 2, 1 it?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1 it.
1 or 3, 2, 1. I don't think this has been the answer yet.
You are both wrong.
Is it
Balls.
16?
Oh, sorry. Wait, what did you have? Zane? Yeah, Zane's right.
Hey!
Oh.
My reasoning worked out perfectly. I was like, I don't think the answer's been D yet, so I'm gonna go with D. All right,
So
2 to
you
2.
tied.
Wow, way to go.
Well, that's not exciting.
We didn't tie. I got 2.
Rock,
So
paper,
did-
scissors. So did I.
So did he.
You did?
Rock,
Yes.
paper, scissors, on shoot.
All right, here we go.
Full screen this.
I mean,
put
I
us
can
back.
come up with a different question.
Nah.
No, it's too late. It's too late. We're already in this.
Are you sure?
It's on the line via rock,
Wait.
paper, scissors.
Can
Ready?
I can ask a question and see if you guys just know
Ooh,
the answer.
tiebreaker?
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, don't offer it if you don't have it, Michelle.
I have a bunch of.
All right. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
I'm just trying to
Big.
figure out if you guys would
Yeah.
actually at all know the answers.
If it's in the movie, we have a higher chance of knowing it.
Give us a number
Yeah.
question that we have to get closest without going over.
Oh, Price is Right rules?
Yeah.
All right. I like that. I like that.
All right, Price is Right rules.
Price is
Okay.
Right rules.
So for Wizarding Money, they have nuts, sickles, and galleons
Okay.
from lowest to biggest. How
Okay.
many nuts go into a galleon?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can we rock, paper, scissors for who has to go first?
Oh, write it down.
Sure. Yeah, just write it down.
Oh no, I was gonna one up you just like by one number.
Yeah, that's why I said let's write it down.
Write it down.
How many nuts are
I'm
in
a
a
Ravenclaw.
galleon?
I saw that coming.
How many nuts are in a galleon? And I will give you a hint. There are 29 nuts in a sickle.
29 nuts in a sickle. And then sickles would go into galleons, but nuts are like, okay, 29 nuts in a sickle?
Yes.
Oh, this is just
Obviously.
gibberish. Speak to anybody who just tuned in. Okay. How many? So the question is, how many sickles are in a galleon?
Yeah,
How
and
many
then
nuts?
multiply that by
Right, well,
29.
yeah.
You gotta multiply on that. All right. Can I ask a question about this specific question?
Of course.
Maybe.
Is the number that's the answer? Is it like a pretty number? Is it like 50 or 100, or is it ended at 0?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
So I've eliminated anything that ends in a 0. Nothing else. Okay.
You only have a lot more
29
numbers to go through.
nuts in a sickle. Okay.
Travis, did you already write yours down?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
So I'm so sorry, y'all.
Is this without going over?
Without going over.
Okay.
Only way to play Price is Right.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I turned it sideways. Hang on. I'm ready.
Nope. All
You
right.
could show us sideways.
3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
go. Dang it!
Sounds about
Okay.
right.
All right, try again.
Okay.
And this time it should really be like a number bigger than 29. Just a thought.
Look at
Okay.
us trying to outthink each other.
I don't want to see anything between 2 and 29. It should be
Okay,
bigger
I'm
than
ready.
that.
I'm ready. I got you.
All right,
Give me a real
hold on, hold
guess.
on.
This is for anybody listening to this
Man, this is-
podcast.
this
This
is
is just got to be
intense.
miserable because we are not saying what the answer is.
This is intense.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, well, Travis is closest with 420.
What's the answer?
It is absolutely not 35.
What's the answer?
493.
Dang.
Ooh.
There are 17 galleon or sickles in a galleon.
Oh, great.
Obviously, 17
Great.
pickles in a
I don't know
gallon.
how anybody's supposed to remember those numbers.
Well, I mean, I
the
think we all
thing.
remember the numbers that we remember because they're ingrained to our head since we were children.
Probably.
So, but on more important news, I have won trivia twice in a row. 2
times.
weeks.
You have
So,
you have the trivia
there's
crown.
that.
Let me hand it to
Thank you.
you.
I'll take.
Other side.
I'll take
Here you
it.
go.
I'll take it. Thank you, and put it right there. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
I don't want you to have it, but
I think you
It
guys
is-
should get those like Burger King crowns and like decorate
Ooh,
them.
that's a good
and that
idea.
way whoever wins can just like put it on.
Trivia King. It's
Yep.
so nice
Yeah.
of you to put the name tags up right at the end of the episode.
I put
You
them
had
up at the
them
beginning.
Do we have any closing statements, y'all?
MVP. Any MVP of this?
MVP is Richard Harris, who plays Dumbledore, because after this movie he passed away
Oh no.
and the franchise was never the same.
I'd say
R.I.P.
I really enjoy what Filch.
Mhm.
Is that his name? I really enjoyed
Yes.
him in this movie. He made me smile.
Filch.
The guy with the
He's
cat.
the caretaker,
Oh
the
yeah.
old
Okay.
grumpy guy.
I
All
like
right.
him quite a bit.
So, I have 3.
You get one.
Okay,
Most valuable people.
Dobby. I mean, we just got introduced to the best character in the
He is in
entire
no way
universe.
an MVP. I'm sorry.
Dobby.
Unpopular opinion, I do
saved-
not love Dobby as much as everybody else.
Dobby saved Harry Potter. Dobby
Mhm.
was very sad that Harry Potter had to go through anything. Dobby is free.
Dobby,
Dobby
also almost killed
Needs to
Harry.
mind his own damn business.
Word.
I don't know where this is coming from. I love Dobby. I thought it was hilarious.
Good for
And
you.
also,
This
I
is your
really
first time
hope.
watching Harry Potter, so I'm glad.
Okay,
you like
so-
Dobby.
So a few last thoughts as someone that's never watched this before. One, Hermione needs to like figure out whether she wants to get with Harry Potter or Ron, because like
She figures it out. I'm
see
just
both
like,
So-
of it.
In the book,
Uh-huh.
Hermione and Ron like don't talk like at all.
At all. Okay,
Yeah, because they're mad at each other the whole time.
mad at each other for what?
I don't remember.
Okay.
and neither do
two-
they.
2, I hope that every single movie, every single part of this series starts with Harry's uncle trying to come up with more and more elaborate ways to keep Harry in the house, and magic just busting that wide open every single time. Why does Harry go back to his parents or to his aunt and uncle's house every single summer when he like just stay with Ron? Like, you don't need to go back to your house.
We'll learn
Yeah.
that.
Okay. And
There's a reason.
lastly, Ginny was given some weird vibes to like Harry Potter, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if that was like an actress
She's a
choice.
child. Why would you think that?
Because
Don't be
she's
weird.
11 years old and she has a crush on a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Like-
It's yeah.
Yes.
Also, he's
She's-
the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
True.
Like imagine meeting like your celebrity crush
Uh-huh.
as a child.
Wow.
It's like,
That's her.
oh, like this person I come into contact with all the time just happens to be Brad Pitt.
Right.
Mhm.
You might go, yeah, Brad Pitt's a good looking dude. Like, I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's just
Okay.
vibes, man.
Yeah.
Don't slut shame Ginny.
And are they gonna always try to get like make it look like Hedwig did it?
What?
Not Hedwig. Are they always going to make? Are they always going to make it look like what's his name? The tall guy.
Snape?
No, the tall big guy.
Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Are they going to always make it look like Hagrid is the one that did it? Like
Yes.
two books in a row. Hagrid
Yes.
has. It's like, oh,
Hagrid has been
killed-
nothing but wholesome this
Yes.
whole time.
this whole
And
time.
nobody believes him.
Every time it's like, oh, Hagrid's the one that did it. I'm like, come on, guys, it can't be.
That's not how it
Hagrid.
is in the first one.
A little bit.
They don't blame Hagrid. Well, I mean, I guess he's the one with the dragon, but
Right.
But it's not. They weren't like accusing him of being the bad guy.
Yeah, but
just
they were accusing
basically-
him of being like of hiding something, though he was hiding something. All right. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right, is it time to do outro thing?
Do the thing.
Oh my goodness! All right, hang on. My tab
Where'd it go?
unshared
Where'd
with
it
you.
go? Where'd it
I
go?
didn't do anything. That's the issue with this whole thing. Ugh. We need a better system for this. We can't keep ending the podcast with, I can't believe we can't do the outro the right way. All right, hang on. And can you hear this? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Spoiled Rotten Movies this week. We do this every single Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. My name's Zane. That's Travis. That's Michelle down there. We're doing Harry Potter. We're going to be going through it every single Tuesday. Tune in tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. for Hebe Halloween, part of our Wheel of Horror series, where we're going to find out what we're going to do next. Follow us on Twitter at rotten_BOIS. Follow us on Instagram at Spoiled Rotten Movies. We love you. Drop a like, drop a share. We'd appreciate it. Follow us on Anchor, Breaker, Spotify.
This has been
Radio Public.
Spoiled
All the
Rotten
different places.
Movies.
Radio Public. There'll be a little end card. I'm going to do freeze frame.
Bye. Check on that microphone. Check on that microphone. Check on that microphone. Check on that microphone.